From calorie count to portion sizes, we wanted to find out all the differences between Kit Kats in Japan and the US. This is Food Wars. In Japan, our Kit Kats come in 4 sizes: Big Little Pouch Bite, Minis, and Bar, and classy one, Sublime. So one thing to note here regarding mini sizes, the regular Kit Kat is 11.6 grams, but the flavored minis, such as matcha, are said to be slightly smaller, 11.3 grams. So I'm gonna weigh them now to confirm. So let's weigh a regular flavored Kit Kat first. It weighs 11 grams, but it doesn't show the decimal points. It says just 11 grams. Let's weigh matcha flavor. 12! It's actually heavier than regular flavor. Interesting.
Japanese Kit Kats have become popular all around the world, and the US, of course, is no exception. I just want to mention at the top here, we're going to be talking about Kit Kats that are native to our countries. I know you can get them online. I think Walmart.com has some of them. Fantastic. They're imported. We know. Thank you. In the US, our Kit Kats come in 9 sizes. Starting from the smallest, we have a Kit Kat Minis Unwrapped. Then the Thins, Miniatures, Snack Size, Standard 4-finger, the Big Cat. From there, we move up to King Size, which is a piece accidentally broke off and then I accidentally ate it. The Big Cat King Size, which looks like just be 2 big cats. And the biggest size, the XL.
A bag of Kit Kat bites should have 11 bites. Let's count in Japanese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bites. And according to the bag, the combined weight should be 50 grams. So let's weigh all 11 bites. Ooh! It weighs 52 grams. Good deal.
All of our US sizes come in a variety of units depending on your Kit Kat needs. So many varieties. Here's a few worth mentioning. The Minis, the biggest bag of Minis Unwrapped you can get is 419 grams. As the title implies, these things are unwrapped little bites. It's sold like it's for sharing, but get real. Whoever sticks their hand in here first, it's their bag. For the miniatures, according to Amazon, you can get up to 4-pound bags, aka 1,814.37 grams. And what it looks like, they just sent me a bag that's loosely 4 pounds of Kit Kat Minis. All the bars have their various packs. None of them seem unusual. I will, however, mention that the biggest single purchase of a Kit Kat item you can get is the King Size 24 pack. The total here is 2,040 grams, about 4.5 pounds of Kit Kat. Here's all the Kit Kats exclusive to the US.
And here is all the Kit Kats native to Japan. Kit Kat in Japan is made by Nestle and is one of the best-selling candies in the country. One of the reasons for its popularity is that Kit Kat has a good luck charm in Japan, because the name Kit Kat in Japanese is Kitto-katto. And Kitto-katto sounds like Kitto-kats, which means you will surely win. So the Kit Kat brand became associated with good luck, and these Kit Kats are often given to students before their exams. For the past 20 years, Kit Kat has introduced more than 350 unique flavors. Wow! Some of them are discontinued, unfortunately, and some of them are regional. So we couldn't get them by the filming of this episode. ごめんね. So here are a few standard Kit Kat flavors in Japan. Coffee break. But it doesn't taste like coffee, but goes well with coffee. So I brought my coffee with me today, so let's see how it goes. いただきます. It's actually pretty good. Much better than expected. So next we have melon. It's so melon. It has way too strong melon flavor. Next we have chocolate orange. Overall, not bad. Next, graham cracker. This is fantastic. Next, I'm gonna go cheesecake. This is marvelous. If you're a cheesecake person like me, you will definitely like this. Next, strawberry cheesecake. You get some decent strawberry flavor and cheesecake flavor at the same time, which is amazing. Next, apple cinnamon. I'm not a big fan of this. There's a lot of cinnamon in it, which makes this horrible. Pistachio. Look at this cute squirrel. Kawaii ne. Kawaii. It's not great, but not horrible either. Next, pudding. It's disgusting. It's way too sweet. Let's go next one. We have strawberry milk. Ah, holy crap. This is nasty. This is the worst one. So this is the last one. I've got cookies and cream. This is the best thing I've ever had in my mouth.
Sorry to interrupt, but believe it or not, the US does have a few exclusive flavors you can't get in Japan. First up, pumpkin pie. Yo, this is exactly like pumpkin pie. Yeah, they hit it out of the park with that one. Wow. Key lime pie. This one is so good. It tastes just like key lime pie. These are both fantastic. Fruity cereal. What cereal is this? Is that Fruit Loops? Tastes exactly like Fruit Loops. Gingerbread. Raspberry cream. I love this one. Yo, Joe. You eat? Ugh. All right, try it. Let's go. What do you guys think? Yeah, Starburst. Good call. Witch's Brew, crispy wafers, and marshmallow flavored cream. These are great. Yeah, it has like a frosting flavor to it. We got glow in the dark. Wait, what's supposed to glow in the dark? The packaging or the? That's not fun. I thought this was gonna glow in the dark. The packaging? Let's see it. Let's give it a shot. Nothing's glowing. All right, lights back on. This is a regular Kit Kat. This is regular. How disappointing is that? Yeah, thumbs down. Birthday cake. Close like a frosting and sprinkles flavor. They're all really good. Also in the US, you get a lemon crisp flavor. Sold out everywhere. It was like a Supreme drop. The second those hit the shelves, they were gone. Also, Kit Kat in the US has this line called Duos. As you can see, 3 different flavors. 2 flavors in one. We got mint and dark chocolate. It's just like thin mint. Mocha and chocolate. I'm not predicting this is gonna be anything special. It's just okay. Strawberry and dark chocolate. Is the way I'm eating these annoying? I mean, it's not terrible, but maybe strawberry and chocolate have been too sweet, but with the dark chocolate, it's not into it. So these were fun, right? These were fun? No? All right, back to Japan.
Kit Kat has a collection of flavors inspired by the many regions and prefectures of Japan. So I'm gonna start with this Mount Fuji, the highest mountain in Japan. It's 3,776 meters high. And the flavor is strawberry cheesecake flavor. How can I open this? Here we go. Yeah, it looks great. It's pretty good, but it tastes exactly the same as the one that I tasted 10 minutes ago. All right, next one is this Shinshu apple. Shinshu is kind of very old way to call Nagano Prefecture. And Nagano Prefecture is located in the center of Japan and is famous for delicious apples. Finally, they turn into Kit Kats. Oh, this is the nicest chocolate I've ever had. Next, we have Amao strawberry. So it's basically from Kyushu. Kyushu is Japan's 3rd largest island and is located southwest of Japan. And Amao is the best brand of strawberries in Japan. Marvelous again. Next, I'm gonna go with this one, Ito Kyuemon Uji Matcha and Ito Kyuemon Uji Hojicha. Uji Matcha and Uji Hojicha are named after Uji City, where they're grown. And the difference between matcha and hojicha is matcha, right? Matcha is a green tea, but hojicha is a roasted green tea. Let's go with Uji Matcha first. Woo! Matcha is always perfect. How about hojicha? It's as beautiful as my heart. Let's move on to the next one. We have benimo. Benimo, which is purple sweet potato. It's from Okinawa. So Okinawa is Japan's southernmost prefecture and is famous for benimo. Okinawa is my favorite place in Japan. I love this. It has just right sweetness. We've got azuki sandwich flavor from Nagoya. So Nagoya is located in between Tokyo and Osaka and is famous for its azuki sandwich. Azuki is sweet red bean paste, so sweet red bean paste sandwich. Ooh, it's not my taste at all. Momiji manju flavor. It's from Hiroshima. So Hiroshima is located in the southwest of Japan and it's famous for its momiji manju, which is kind of maple leaf shaped cake filled with sweet bean paste. It tastes exactly the same as this one. Sweet red bean paste. Japanese people love sweet red bean paste. Hokkaido azuki and strawberry flavor. Hokkaido is the largest and northernmost prefecture in Japan, and it's famous for its azuki. Much better than the other azuki flavors. Why wasabi? And it's from Shizuoka. And Shizuoka is located along the Pacific coast and is the top wasabi producing region in Japan. Believe it or not, it's actually pretty good. Let's go, this one. Strawberry cheesecake flavor again. It's from Yokohama. Yokohama is located next to Tokyo, but Yokohama is not famous for strawberry cheesecake. I don't know why they chose strawberry cheesecake flavor for this. It tastes exactly the same. Next, we have Tokyo banana. So Tokyo banana is a banana-shaped sponge cake with cream filling, and it is very popular souvenir of Tokyo. And they turn into Kit Kats. Ta-da! Ooh! It's gross. When you come to Tokyo, you should try Tokyo bananas, but you should not try Tokyo banana Kit Kats. Rum raisin. It's from Tokyo. Tokyo is not famous for rum raisin, but it says rum raisin's gorgeousness and fanciness matches the image of Tokyo. There is a shot of rum. I don't like it. It contains a lot of alcohol. Nande? Last one, the sake flavor, which is a Japanese traditional alcohol made from rice. This is a really interesting one. Oh, personally, I like it. And this is like an acquired taste. So when it comes to sake flavor, we were supposed to have yogurt sake, yuzu sake, limited edition Japan sake umeshu, but these were not available at the time of filming this.
And we have Kit Kat desserts. We have Kit Kat colliders, which I cannot find in the filming of this, but it looks to be almost like vanilla flavored cups with Kit Kat chunks broken up in it. Oh man, I had too many Kit Kats. And then we have these Kit Kat ice cream cones. I hit a wall real hard. I had a giant Kit Kat XL wall, and I officially do not want to do this anymore. Better, but not by much more. Yeah, so that's it for the US. Sorry we have so few flavors.
Japan has a Kit Kat called Otona no Amasa, which translates to sweetness for adults. Ow! Arrogant! Don't let your kids watch this part. Alright, so it's a line of Kit Kat flavors that are a little more bitter and less sweet than regular Kit Kats. So here we have Otona no Amasa strawberry, white, and dark matcha, and dark chocolate. Right, so let's give it a try first. This is just straight up dark chocolate, as you can imagine. Strawberry. Ooh, it's actually tart. This is good. All right, so let's move on to the next one. We've got dark matcha. This is so deep. Much deeper than the other matcha flavors. So last one, we've got Otona no Amasa white chocolate. This is the best one among these Otona no Amasa chocolates. Just right sweetness. All right, so let's do matcha taste test. In Japan, matcha flavored Kit Kats are so popular. Over the years, we've introduced 13 different matcha flavors. But currently, we were only able to get these 3. So let's see how different they are. First, dark matcha. Deep matcha. It's also deep. Ito Kyuemon Uji matcha. So freaking hard to tell the difference. But I'd say this one is the most delicious one, Kyoto. You can get it in Kyoto or order online. So here we have classy chocolates called Sublime. So we have white Sublime and raw milk Sublime and a volcanic green Sublime and orange volcanic Sublime, yellow ruby Sublime. All right, so let's try some out. I'm getting sick of the sweetness. Itadakimasu. It doesn't taste anything. I was thinking that, like it tastes like strawberry or raspberry or something, but did I get COVID? COVID-19. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so I'm gonna go yellow volcanic. Volcano. Ooh. This is the bitterest. I've got orange. Bitter. Now I'm so scared. Green, sublime. It tastes exactly same as these two. So bitter. Next we have milk sublime. It tastes exactly the same as regular flavor. I prefer this one. Last one, I've got white sublime. Compared to the Otono no Amasa white chocolate, it's much better. I'm done.
Hey guys, it's Harry. I can't let you do a Kit Kat episode without me because Kit Kats were actually invented in the UK in 1935. They would eventually be distributed by Nestle across the UK, the EU and Japan. But in the US, Kit Kats are made and distributed by Hershey's. If you watched our Snickers episode, you'll know that there are some major taste differences between the chocolate in the UK and the US, mostly that the UK's is way better. I'm going to do a three-way taste test between UK, US and also a Japanese Kit Kat to see if there's any major differences between the three.
And Harry, thank you for sending me this with your cute handwriting. Thank you, Harry. Arigato. Let's try UK Kit Kat first.
The UK one is obviously the one I'm used to. The chocolate is very smooth, not overwhelmingly sweet, and just very tasty.
The UK is already like a lot richer.
Okay. Can I try US Kit Kat?
I also couldn't find just a standard American Kit Kat anywhere. I guess we didn't bother importing the regular one. The closest thing I could find was this Kit Kat Duos Mocha and Chocolate one. Something doesn't taste quite right about that.
Yep. UK, US, they suck. They both have too much sugar. Joe, Harry, try Japan's Kit Kat.
Much smoother, creamier.
In terms of picking a favorite, I think the US one gets discounted immediately. Then between the UK and the Japan one, it's kind of a different style of Kit Kat, I guess.
I would say Japan and UK are pretty neck and neck. They seem very similar.
Japan's Kit Kat is the best in the world.
Ugh, I've eaten too much candy. Perhaps we can pinpoint the taste difference to the ingredients. In the US, a Kit Kat is made up of sugar, wheat flour.
Our Kit Kats have the following.
Looking over the ingredients, I notice our Kit Kats have cocoa butter and chocolate, although it does not specify what that chocolate is made up of. Do we assume it is the same as the Hershey's chocolate bar? I don't know. Whereas the Japan Kit Kat has cocoa mass, cocoa butter, and cocoa powder. Now, if we're to believe that Nestle in Japan holds their chocolate to the same standards they do in the UK, it would mean that it would have a higher fat and cocoa content. According to the UK rules, a product must contain no less than 25% cocoa solids to be considered milk chocolate. US definitely does not go by this rule. Our Kit Kat is made up of palm oil, where theirs is vegetable oil, same in the UK. It is cheaper, but is also worse on the environment, adding to deforestation, increase in greenhouse emissions, and water pollution. So it is bad on the environment and tastes worse. Fantastic.
But good news for all you vegans. Nestle has created a vegan Kit Kat with substituted milk with a rice-based alternative. But availability is currently limited, so they are not available in the US or Japan.
This is a US Kit Kat miniature, and it is 8.5 grams. It's the closest size we have to Japan's mini. This is 42 calories, 2.2 grams of fat, 6 milligrams of sodium, 5.8 grams of carbs, 4 of those are sugar, and 1 gram of protein.
In Japan, the mini is the most popular size. It's 62 calories and 3.5 grams of fat, 3.5 to 11.4 milligrams of sodium, 8.99 to 19.4 grams of total carbs, and 0.9 grams of protein.
The most common Kit Kat size in the US is the 4-finger bar. 210 calories, 11 grams of fat, 7 of those are saturated, 20 milligrams of sodium, 28 grams of carbs, 23 of those are sugar, and 2 grams of protein.
The closest size we have to that in Japan is the Kit Kat bar. It contains 224 calories.
The most calorie Kit Kat in the US we got is the Kit Kat XL. Now I unwrapped it here so you can see just how big it is. It contains 640 calories.
The most calories you will get in a Kit Kat in Japan is the Big Little Pouch Bite. This bag is 275 calories.